One of the things that I'm asked about all the time is that if we're going to be democratizing the creative process and going out into the market for more and more information, how do you reconcile that with the fact that design has achieved some of its greatest contributions to mankind with this sort of soul genius designer, right? And that these are moments of inspiration and genius that are actually what sort of propel arts and humanity forward. And so how do you reconcile involving more people, getting more input from the crowdsourcing, with the fact that often innovation comes from these bold, risk-taking leaders that may not be doing what the crowd is asking for? And so, yes, there is a little bit of a tension in there, but that's actually a creative tension. And design is used best when you are tapping into the crowd, but maybe not letting that determine all of the decisions of your organization. And so, for example, when you go into the inspiration phase, you want to be really focusing and finding out what the needs of the client are at the most basic level. So need for community, for connection, to feel that humans have a calling and a sense of purpose beyond the day-to-day. Not so much asking them what's their favorite kind of music or, which opera do they like the best. You can get that, but that's useful in a different way. And so if you focus more on the needs, then you can apply your expertise and the more sophisticated understanding of design to meet those needs with the highest quality programming. So one of the analogies that we use in thinking about this is actually in medicine, where you have a doctor who's a trained specialist that really knows about your body and its workings in depth. But it's a very different experience in relationship with your doctor when you come in with some background and information, right? Than if you come in passive and without understanding. So the more that you as an executive director or CEO and your employees and your customers and clients can be trained in the design process to identify opportunity, to source new information, to experiment and prototype, the more informed they are, the better they can respond to you and interact with you as the expert, right? So they're, in the sense, acting like the patient and you're acting like the doctor. You want it to be collaborative. Sometimes you just, you need to do what the doctor says because you can't find the solution. But other times a change in diet or exercise or stress level is all you need to find a better way. And I think for nonprofit organizations, it can be the same thing. Sometimes the executive director or CEO just needs to make a decision and make a call that they know is right, and that may not be what the crowd is telling them, but oftentimes if you listen to the crowd, you can adapt and innovate and tweak in a way that is going to be more sustainable, create more innovation, and create more value for your organization.